Hey folks, and welcome back, and thank you for joining me again this week. I'm actually in Soi 3 this week, in Pattaya, and I'm staying here at the Mytt Hotel. I've stayed in a few hotels up in sort of Soi 3 and 4. They tend to be sort of bigger, a little bit more expensive hotel, and this is no exception. It's a 5-star property. I've got a twin room on the 7th floor, comes with breakfast. So yeah, let's go and have a look around this one, see if it's worth paying a little bit extra for a 5-star up this end of town. I've stayed in a few hotels up this end of town now, sort of Soi 3, 4 and 5, and they tend to be slightly larger, a bit more expensive, and yeah, this is no exception. So is it worth paying the extra bit of money and having a 5-star property at this end of town? That's the question. So yeah, let's go and have a look around. I'll put a map up, show you where I am, just in case you don't know. The beach is really close. It's only 40-50 yards to the end of the road, or if you go the other way, you've got Second Road, Terminal 21. So yeah, it's quite a nice area. There's no sort of bar noise or anything like that. So yeah, let's go and have a look around this one and see what you think. So check-in, I arrived about 12:30 and my room was ready, so there was no problem checking in. There was a 3,000 baht deposit. As you can see from the sign, they require 1,000 baht deposit per night that you're staying, and it must be paid by credit card. You also have to sign a form that says you agree not to smoke in the room. If you do, there's a charge of 5,000 baht for extra cleaning. My room is just down here. Right, let's have a look at this room. So obviously you've got your slot for your electric, your do not disturb and makeup room, and the air conditioning control. I think we're turned down a little bit. It's very. And then a luggage rack with sort of shoes under. This side, full-length mirror, and then we've got a wardrobe, quite a large wardrobe, robes, slippers, safety box. Which will easily get a laptop in, and it is, yeah, it's secured down. And then we've got a couple of drawers with not much in it. Oh, it's part of the A1 group, didn't know that. Torch and a couple of hangers. And then we've got some wall art, which is sort of water, I think it is. Nice big LG television. That must be 55, I would have thought. Desk, chair, and then various sort of damages and in-room menus. TV remote control with a TV guide list. Let's see what the menu's got to offer. So there you go, you can have a little look at the menu. Mixed cheese pizza, $3.60. Then we've got a small balcony. Yeah, got a small balcony. It's, I suppose, big enough just to stand on. And I've got a view of the road. Yeah, so that's my view, not fabulous. And then coffee table with a no smoking sign on it. Nice big chair. And this side, the sort of the water theme continues. Lamp, a couple of single beds. They are quite large beds. That's a good 4 foot, 5 foot, probably 4 foot. single beds. And then we've got kettle and various things, tea bags, coffees, milks, creamers, normal stuff. Little kettle. There is a fridge, a couple of small waters. Yeah, so let's do a look at the room from here. That's a long shot of the room. It's quite a nice room, quite a large room, I'd say. Let's do one from this side. So that's the full length room. All right, let's do the blackout test next. Oh, there you go. So eventually turn the lights off. Yeah, so there's, that's actually really dark, isn't it? So yeah, you could easily sleep in here during the daytime. Right, let's look at the bed. So we've got, it's a good 4 foot, even 4'6", I'd say. One of them we'll get rid of. A couple of pillows. It's the oversized pillow and the standard pillow is very soft. And that is a very soft mattress as well. So you've actually got a mattress pad, mattress protector. And that looks quite a nice bed, that. It's even got a clock radio, or clock. Is it a clock radio? It's even got a clock, look at that. Alright, let's go and have a look at the ensuite. Let's have a look at the ensuite. So quite a large ensuite, and as I say, they've got the water theme again going on. Oh, there's a weird sliding door. So you've got a toilet and you just slide the door across to the shower. And there's a bit of a step down into it. And we've got shampoo, shower gel, conditioner. Oh, it's a 2-piece shower. Let's give this one a go. Yeah, that's pretty powerful. Yeah, and that's quite a nice rainfall. Yeah, and over this side, a couple of towels, a couple of flannels, another sort of mirror that actually swivels. What's that? Soap. Another bottle of conditioner, combs, cotton buds, shower caps, shaving thing, hairdryer, toothbrushes, tissues. Yep, it's all. What's that? Volume up and down. Oh, it must be music as well. So you can actually play your music in the bathroom. Well, there you go. Just got to make sure to remember to put that back. So in the bathroom there's this little slot. If anybody knows what it is, I'd love to know. Right, let's go and have a look at the rest of the hotel. This is the swimming pool. It's on the 12th floor. It's probably 20 metres. With a great view of the sea. There's some nice, they're nice sun lounges. It's like double beds. There you go, that's Pattaya Beach. Alright, so that's the towels. It obviously opens up as a bit as a restaurant later on. Alright, so this is obviously the fitness room.
This one, whoa, did the stars align? Whoa, maybe it's a sign we should do tonight again. Even in another lifetime, find me there.
So you've got various machines, cross trainers, running machines, a step machine, Stairmaster. And then you've got your free weights and your benches. So yeah, it's actually quite a big gym, this. And there's sort of changing rooms and lockers. They've even got a steam room. And then various showers and things.
Keep those hands up for tonight again. Even in another lifetime, find me there. And let's do tonight again.
Oh, and there's a whole sort of seating area.
In another lifetime, find me then. And let's do it tonight. Tonight again. Even in another lifetime, find me then. And let's do tonight again. One more dance and I might just fall in love. I know the DJ and I love this song.
So this is breakfast. Breakfast starts at 6 AM, and as you can see there's a large selection of breakfast. And we have sort of soups to start off with. And then salads and fruit. These were green jellies, cornflakes, milk. This is the salad section. And these are the fruit sections. You've got dragon fruit, pineapple and watermelon. Then we had pastries, croissant, chocopain, and an oven you can warm them up in. All sorts of jams and toppings. And then bread, sliced bread, or you can cut the loaf. These are sort of hot, like cakes. Then we have French fries. This was the egg station, so you can order your eggs any way you like as normal. Also a pre-cooked fried egg. And then the hot offerings, the normal sort of hot dog sausages, ham, chicken sausages, and various fried rices and Thai dishes, as you normally find at breakfast. And it was a lovely big dining room, all air conditioned, really comfortable seating. They were clearing the tables all the time. There was plenty of staff. The buffet was getting replenished all the time. So my final thoughts on the Mytt Hotel. I actually really like this one. This is definitely going to be one of my new sort of favourite hotels, I think, this one. We're in Soi 3, so we're sort of like North Pattaya, quite sort of near Terminal 21, but it's close to the beach. But it's one of those hotels, it's a much bigger hotel, and everything kind of reflects that. You have the room's larger, the breakfast room is large, the gym is nice and big. The swimming pool's okay, but there's plenty of sort of like double bed sun lounges up there. And I don't feel like there's lots of people staying here, even though there are. But yeah, there's no noise whatsoever in the corridors. I slept really well. The beds are super comfortable. Wi-Fi is really good. It's quite a fast Wi-Fi, I would say. I'll put the speeds up as normal. TV, okay. I mean, there's a few sort of movie channels and things. Not the greatest. Not the. I wouldn't have said it's the best TV package I have, but it's okay. It's pretty good. There's about 40 or 50 channels to choose from, so you can find something to watch if you want to. There's actually a bar complex right outside the hotel because we're in Soi 3. So like going out, you literally can just go across the road if you want to, and then come back. Or you walk down to Beach Road and you can get the back bus down to Walking Street or wherever you want to go, sort of thing. Breakfast starts at 6 o'clock, 6 to 10:30. Lots of selection at breakfast. As I say, lovely big breakfast room, really comfortable. They're continuously like collecting and clearing the tables. Coffee machine was quite nice. Yeah, no qualms with breakfast whatsoever. Quite a nice sort of selection there. Check-in, normal check-in, but I had to sign a waiver. It's a 5,000 baht fine if you smoke in the room, which they normally say to you, but I actually had to sign a waiver to say that I wouldn't. So I think the hotel is sort of used by a lot of sort of Korean golfers. There's a lot of people going off golf early in the morning, and I think a lot of them obviously smoke, and everywhere around the hotel is no smoking signs, and sort of the ashtrays out the front are completely full. So I think they obviously have a bit of difficulty stopping people smoking in the room. So that's fair enough. I mean, I'm not a smoker, it doesn't concern me at all. But yeah, I've not had to sign actually a waiver to say I wouldn't smoke in the room before. And there was actually a 3,000 baht deposit on check-in, which I thought was extremely high, and you have to pay it by credit card. They wouldn't accept cash. Again, which I didn't know. Luckily, I had my credit card with me. But anyone that lives in Thailand will know it's not the easiest thing to have a credit card. So if you don't have one, I'm not really sure what you'd do. I mean, I suppose they would have to accept cash at that point. Yeah, so I thought it was quite a high, well, it is an extremely high deposit. Literally, the only criticism I have of this place, to be honest with it, is as you come in the room, the television comes on, and it starts playing this music. So you have to sort of turn the TV off every time. And that's about it, really. I really like this hotel, actually. So what did I pay for this? So I'm actually here for 3 nights, and I paid 8,874, which included breakfast. I've got an urban room with twin beds, this is called. So that works out at 2,949 baht a night, which including breakfast. Which, yeah, it's on the expensive side, but I actually think it's not bad value. I like this hotel, and I'll probably come and stay here again, actually. This is definitely going to be one of my new favourite hotels, shall we say. The location is okay, it's super quiet, the rooms are nice and big, everything is here you need. Breakfast is pretty good. Yeah, the staff are super friendly as well. So the only thing is, I think the deposit is a bit high. And the mystery slot in the bathroom, I actually found out what it is. It's actually a nightlight. So I'll put a little picture on at the end. So yeah, I had no idea. So yeah, it's only by chance I put the nightlight on, and it's a very small light that shows you the way, which again is pretty handy. So I'll leave this one here. Say thanks very much for watching, and obviously, as always, please give me a like and a thumbs up and a subscribe and a share and all the rest of it, and I'll say bye for now.